Now on CoastTV News.
5 points progress. What is next for the troubled intersection?
The President and First Lady walking on the beach in Rehoboth, the world leader he spoke with earlier today about the Israel-Hamas war.
Here comes the Sun Fest, what the annual festival did for Ocean City's economy.
And we have more of a treat instead of a trick in the forecast, a summertime treat, believe it or not. Details on that in a moment.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Thank you for joining us here for CoastTV News at 6. We begin tonight with escalating conflict in the Middle East. New tonight, increasing clashes along the Lebanese border are sparking concerns about potential and wider conflict.
This is prompting Israel to advise more northern civilians to evacuate. This as the U.S. ramps up its military support and urges Israel to delay any ground incursion into Gaza.
And as Mike Valerio reports, we're seeing more pro-Palestinian demonstrations in Western countries. Here's the latest on Israel's war on Hamas.
Heightened hostilities along Israel's northern border with Lebanon.
Fighting a war on two different borders is going to be something we should keep our eyes on, and we should send the message to Hezbollah: stand down or there will be consequences.
The influence of Iran-backed Hezbollah in South Lebanon is raising concerns of a potentially broader conflict. Israel now urging more northern residents to evacuate their homes.
We encourage them at every opportunity, John, to make sure that we are accounting for those civilians that are in the battle space.
The situation triggering a surge in military support from the United States as additional missile defense systems are dispatched and some 2,000 U.S. troops are put on standby for potential deployment. The Biden administration has proposed an additional $100 billion in foreign aid. That would include $14 billion to assist Israel, which has drawn criticism from some members of Congress.
We need to have a single focus on bringing Congress together behind the support for Israel.
As questions arise regarding what actions the U.S. should take to support Israel and mitigate the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, pro-Palestinian demonstrations continue in Western countries.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
President Biden taking a social media Sunday morning with a message that reads, quote, Israelis and Palestinians equally deserve to live in safety, dignity, and peace. I'm Mike Valerio reporting.
Well, President Biden was seen at church this weekend here in Rehoboth Beach. He goes to St. Edmunds downtown. You'll see him walking out the door in just a moment. There he is. And when he did that, reporters asked the president about Israel.
Are you encouraging the Israelis to delay invasion?
If you couldn't hear, the president said he is talking to the Israelis, quote, and this afternoon, as you see here, the president and first lady went for a walk on Gordon's Pond Beach. Before that, the president went for breakfast at Egg Restaurant at Rehoboth Avenue, and the White House announcing today that President Joe Biden also spoke with Pope Francis. The two discussed the need to prevent escalation in the region and work towards a durable peace in the Middle East.
Coming up tomorrow, right around this time, there's going to be a 5 points workshop that you can attend. It's a public meeting running from 6 to 7 p.m. That'll be hosted at the Cape Henlopen High School Library. Some of the things on the agenda include an ordinance relating to through lots, a hearings review of the Capital Transportation Program, and an update on state transportation bills, as well as more.
Tonight, parts of Route 1 will shut down. It's in this area you see here, a live look there. That's Route 1 near Old Landing Road. DelDOT says the closure is to install a manhole that will affect your Monday morning commute too. From 7 tonight to 1 p.m. Monday, lanes will go down from 3 to 2.
Dagsboro wants to get your thoughts on banning marijuana in the town. Dagsboro, just the latest Sussex County town to consider a ban. The town proposing prohibiting the production and the sale of the drug within town limits. A public hearing is scheduled for Monday night. And the city of Milford wants to make Milford more walkable, more bikeable. That is the topic of a public meeting Wednesday. It starts at 7 p.m. at the Public Works facility. The feedback will be used for a final report to develop plans for future projects. Let's go ahead and take a live look outside right now into the 45th Street Tap House down in Ocean City. A gorgeous evening here as we find out what our first alert chief meteorologist Paul Williams has to tell us. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening to you, Charlie. And Maddie, you know what? It's been one of those kind of days where you go, if I told you what I'm about to tell you, you're probably not going to believe what I'm about to tell you. But it's going to feel like summertime next week. I told you. You wouldn't believe me. All right, so Ocean City right now, courtesy of our Gateway Subaru camera, we're at 54 degrees at this present time. As far as our expectation for the rest of the night, tonight is going to be cold. I mean, we're going to fall into the 50s and then drop into the low 40s rather quickly, feeling like the 30s. But remember that summer thing I floated out there? I was serious about that. Very serious. Back to you guys.
All right, Paul, thanks so much. Hey, if you are in Milford, part of Wilkins Road, that will close starting Monday, specifically the part between Elks Lodge Road and Cedar Creek Road near the hospital. That closure is expected to last for a week for a crossroad pipe.
The final day of Sunfest kicked off today in Ocean City, and the boardwalk was filled with tourists.
The three-day festival, it's not only an exciting event to attend, but it also helps store owners bring in business after the summer.
Coast TV News reporter Elisa Weber met some of the business owners who are thankful that the town hosts events like these, even after those busy summer months.
Wendy DeBow owns Crawl Street Tavern, located just off the boardwalk in Ocean City. DeBow appreciates the town for hosting events in the off-season when beach crowds slow down.
We do this time of year because this is our shoulder season, and the ocean's calling, the Broncos, cruisers, Bike Week, and now Sunfest. We're very grateful.
DeBow told Coast TV she knows other businesses are also pleased with the crowds Sunfest has brought to town.
The town has been full and people have been happy.
Crowds of people could be seen on the boardwalk not only enjoying Sunfest, but also going to other stores and restaurants. One ice cream shop said they are thankful they decided to sell hot drinks because their store was a popular spot this weekend for cold festival goers.
It was a line, and who was staying in the line, they order only coffee and hot tea. And really also the coffee and tea, they help us, because maybe if we didn't have that, maybe people come and they didn't want ice cream because it's not good weather and they want something hot.
Hosfian's shop closes just before Thanksgiving, so she says getting extra business in October gives her peace of mind before closing for the winter.
Business owners here in Ocean City tell me that they would like to see more events held in the fall months in order to support business in the off-season. In Ocean City, I'm Lisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Do you want to win one of Delaware's status symbols, a low-digit tag? The DMV says Tagapalooza 2023 will feature 5 days of online giveaways and 4 in-person events. Anyone interested in joining the online lottery to win a low-digit tag must register in advance. Registration begins at 8 a.m. this Monday, October 23rd, and lasts every day through November 2nd.
We want to let our viewers know that for some households that watch Coast TV News with an antenna, you might have an experience where you lose the over-the-air signal of the broadcast on Tuesday, October 24th. There are technical challenges occurring that day that may require this temporary outage. A simple rescan for available channels, that'll get your Coast TV News back on the television lineup. Big game tonight here on Coast TV. The Eagles, a lot of folks around here care about them. The Dolphins, and one question, who you got?
That is our Coast TV poll. Let's take a look at the results. 67% right now are saying the Dolphins, 33% say the Eagles, but I have a feeling that's going to change as the night goes on.
As soon as locals start to vote, I think it's going to lean another way. You can go vote on CoastTVnews.com, or you can use our Coast TV mobile app to vote.
Well, speaking of football, our experts are going to break down tonight's big game, our Sunday night football preview, in just a few.
And later, the beach brunch in Rehoboth Beach, how it benefits Meals on Wheels.
But first, progress on dredging in Fenwick Island. That story is up next. We'll be right back.
Stop by and see Rudy Murray at the Ken Narrows Boattoberfest and Boat Show every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in October. Over 100 boats on display, restaurant specials, live music, and more. The Ken Narrows Boattoberfest and Boat Show every weekend in October. Don't miss this boat buying opportunity. Be there.
Water seems harmless, but do you know what your family is drinking? If your water has odors, leaves staining, or you're just concerned, call Eris, the healthy home experts, for a free in-home water test today. At Eris, we customize water solutions based on your family's needs. Have water you can trust.
Eris Delaware, family owned and operated for over 20 years.
Call or scan to schedule your free water test or visit us at our Rehoboth Beach location.
Good night. Even in the darkest of times, there's happiness to be found. Sometimes, you just need to turn on a light. Shell Brothers. Find your happiness.
Hey, Linda, come check out my bathroom remodel. I'm having it done by those guys on TV. They do everything. Paint me green and call me a cucumber. I thought they was gonna spice up your bathroom, Cletus. You should have called Peninsula Bath.
Listen, Linda, you made the right choice.
At Peninsula Bath, we do bathroom remodeling, and that's it. Top quality, competitively priced, and customer focused, and ready when you are.
Thank you, Peninsula Bath.
Yeah, we getting all fired up, getting ready for the players when they line up. Think it's time we go and get them lights up. Let them high school lights ignite us, cause we fighters, coming with a hut like this, coming with a pick six like that. Gonna be a showdown so big, think it's time for football night to impact. High school football is everything. Hey, hey, let's go for the win, for the gold, for the crown, the ring. High school football is everything.
Stop by and see Rudy Murray at the Ken Narrows Boattoberfest and Boat Show every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in October. Over 100 boats on display, restaurant specials, live music, and more. The Ken Narrows Boattoberfest and Boat Show every weekend in October. Don't miss this boat buying opportunity. Be there.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Well, we reported this week on how Fenwick Island wants public participation to receive dredging permits. Monday afternoon, the town's dredging committee will talk about that, the timing of final permits, and placement of materials on Route 54, which shoulders the Assawoman Bay.
If you live in Ocean City, your water might be discolored this week, but don't panic. The town is doing its fall hydrant flushing. It started today. After the flushing, it may be slightly discolored. Flushing is expected to finish by the afternoon on Thursday, October 26th.
I ask this with all seriousness. Did you get an iguana at Apple Scrapple? Because the Delaware Department of Agriculture says some people did, and that's a big problem. Green iguanas, like the one you see on your screen here, they're considered exotic animals in the first state, and the department is worried people who got them from an Apple Scrapple vendor might release them into the wild. The department says those iguanas could cause ecological harm, and additionally, reptiles like iguanas can spread salmonella and other types of bacteria. So anybody who received a green iguana at the Apple Scrapple Festival and you don't want to keep it, please contact the Poultry and Animal Health section.
Well, the chill tonight could be replaced with the warmth of spring, or dare I say, a summer-like day.
Hail damages? Call Morse Roofing and Siding.
Jalen and Tua. These two got history. But now, for the first time ever, they'll face each other from different sidelines. Dolphins, Eagles, on NBC and Peacock.
Wow, incredible.
Oh my God, you killed Reba.
All right. 2 steals. Fight.
Come on, Stefani.
I'm not scared of you. I am.
The Voice, new Monday and Tuesday on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
Welcome to the Brush Factory. Explore our over 60 local merchants and artists all together under one roof. You just never know what you'll find at the Brush Factory on Kings. As we celebrate our 7th year in Lewis, our family would like to thank the entire community for all your support.
We could not have done it without you. What is disability?
People are afraid of the word disability because we've been socialized to think about it as a bad thing. Disability cuts across all identities. Disability is everywhere.
We're talking about showing different disabilities authentic,
realistic, very fresh.
It's really a part of my life, how I understand myself, and also how the world understands me.
Celebrating disability, allyship, access, action.
Welcome to the Ride Home on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. First rule of the ride home, we definitely talk about the ride home. In fact, tell all your friends. Second rule of the ride home, we have fun. Top 10 Tuesday, Would You Rather Wednesday, and every day you pick the songs on the high five. And the third rule of the ride home, we don't take ourselves too seriously. You've got enough to stress about. So let me handle the ride home, weekdays from 3 to 7 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3.
Shingles missing from your roof? Call Morse Roofing and Siding.
I know you think that's hyperbole, that I'm talking about a summer-like day possibly, but when you see the numbers on the extended forecast, you might understand why I went all the way to the crazy side of the scale, so to speak, to let you know what to expect with the weather this week. I'm not all that crazy. I'm just letting you know it's a possibility, seriously. But first of all, let's start off with the basics. Where are we right now? We're at 54 degrees right now in Ocean City. This is courtesy of our Hershey's exterior camera. And as we take a look at our details for tonight, we're going to fall into the lower 50s by 10 o'clock, 51 degrees with mainly clear skies along the way. Now, we are going to dip down to the 40s, so it's going to be chilly for tonight. Then we add in the winds, because you see all this pink right here? Well, that's indicating we have a small craft advisory that's been issued right along the coast for us here until about 6 o'clock Monday morning. So it's still going to stay breezy for tonight and cold for tonight as well. In fact, so cold, you see over here in the Ohio Valley region, these are concerns for, frost, freezing, all of that type of thing, stuff that, we're on the outer edge of. But we still could require long sleeves for tonight. A warm beverage wouldn't be a bad idea, and it's going to be chilly for tonight. Now, after today, or tonight rather, it's going to be a roller coaster with the temps. I'll show you in a moment. First of all, we're in feels like the 50s right now, 57 in Seaford and Greenwood, 58 in Delmar, for example. What are we expecting for tonight? Tonight we drop down to 41 in Georgetown, Millsboro, 46 in Rehoboth Beach, for example. We'll dip to 41 in Vienna, Federalsburg, and Denton, and 41 in Berlin, Ocean City, and 43 for the overnight low in Chincoteague. By the way, the sneezecast is going to be high on the ragweeds. It's going to stay high for tomorrow as well. Then by Tuesday, a lot of this is going to dissipate and move out of the way, so we won't have that allergy problem. Now let's talk about those temperatures. Winds out of the northwest for Monday morning. Monday afternoon, we go up into the 60s. Not Monday. Tuesday, we start off in the 40s, and then we go up to near 70 degrees on Tuesday. That's not the day I'm really bragging about either. But take a look at this. Sunshine across the board, from Chincoteague to Assateague up to 69 degrees, near 70. 71 for the high Fenwick Island by Wednesday, and then Lewis, 73 degrees. So we're going to go from that 73 to even higher. Watch this. Here's a look at your extended forecast. By Friday, we're looking at 79 degrees. Saturday, 79. When temperatures are near the 80-degree mark, I think that's officially a summer-like temp. But, I could be, stretching it a bit. But I don't think so.
I'm going to agree with you, Paul. That's summer-like. Up next, one of the biggest games of the week. We have your Sunday night football preview right after this.
Stop by and see Rudy Marine at the Ken Narrows Boattoberfest and Boat Show every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in October. Over 100 boats on display, restaurant specials, live music, and more. The Ken Narrows Boattoberfest and Boat Show every weekend in October. Don't miss this boat buying opportunity. Be there.
Shop fabulous fun fashion at Twyla Farrell's in Lewis. Discover stylish and comfortable clothing made from designers you know and love. From head to toe, you can complete your look at Twyla's. A large selection of fashionable shoes, including popular brands such as Piccolinos and Ayote, and trendy winter jackets to keep you warm this winter. We believe in building lasting relationships and always offer honest fashion advice. Come visit us for a unique shopping experience. Shop fabulous fun fashion at Twyla Farrell's in Lewis.
Fall into planting at Bella Terrace Garden Center. Come check out our locally sourced collection of trees and shrubs of all shapes and sizes. Did you know Bella Terra is open 7 days a week? Join our garden club for big savings and first access to all sale promotions. Join us October 23rd through October 29th for our fall blowout sale, up to 50% off. Check our Facebook and Instagram for specific details. Located right off of Route 16 in Ellendale, Bella Terra, your go-to garden center.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care and women's health services to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
Why'd you have to strike that match? It set my world on fire.
I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on me.
Gonna sound like a winner when I lay you down and love you right. Yeah, that's my kind of night.
Won't stay right here all night. If the good roads feel like creek, we'll rise.
1039 and 1063. We're local, we're Coast Country, and we're Delmarva proud.
Stop by and see Rudy Marine at the Ken Narrows Boattoberfest and Boat Show every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in October. Over 100 boats on display, restaurant specials, live music, and more. The Ken Narrows Boattoberfest and Boat Show every weekend in October. Don't miss this boat buying opportunity. Be there.
The biggest show of the weekend coming up next. It's called Sunday Night Football.
And the Football Night in America team previews this week's matchup, the Miami Dolphins against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Maria Taylor alongside Devin McCourty and Jason Garrett. A great Week 7 matchup. Philly looking to bounce back against Miami. What do you anticipate happening in this matchup?
Yeah, one of the most exciting games of the year for us. The greatest show on turf coming to the link. Philly has to bounce back. They got to get more balance on offense. Jalen Hurts throwing it 45 times a game is not the formula for them.
Yeah, and these are those fun matchups that you don't always see in a season, but you have Miami high-flying, scoring points. Eagles have been gutting it out in their wins this year, so it's going to be a battle of two different philosophies, and we'll see how it all shakes out.
All right, either way, we are excited to get you set. We've got Football Night in America starting at 7 Eastern. Make sure you join us on NBC and Peacock.
It's Ford Truck Month. Time to defeat any task in a Ford F-150. Premium comfort, easy access, innovative tech. Like available Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving. So get to Ford Truck Month and get into a built Ford tough truck.
Ain't nobody stopping me.
Now, get 3.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,250 bonus cash on F-150 XLTs.
Visiting your primary care physician for support and resources is especially important for those with existing mental health issues.
For members of the deaf community, your primary care physician can provide accommodations, like sign language interpreters, to ensure clear communication and quality care.
Take the first step towards better health throughout the Delmarva community. Call Community Behavioral Health today for help finding a primary care physician.
I'm Delaware Insurance Commissioner Trinidad Navarro. Many people have questions about Medicare and don't know where to start. The good news is there's a way to get answers. Delaware Medicare Assistance Bureau is a public service of the Delaware Insurance Department and helps people with Medicare deal with the complex and confusing health insurance system. DMAB offers free, local, one-on-one counseling and assistance to people with Medicare and their families. Call Delaware Medicare Assistance Bureau at 302-674-7364 today.
Elmer's Market, located on Route 404 in Georgetown, offers local produce, meats, seafood, and delicious baked goods. We're more than just a produce stand. Take a stroll outside to our garden center. We have perennials, shrubs, trees, and decor for the yard. Fall is here. Stop for our selection of mums and pumpkins, plus activities for the kids. If you take a picture and tag us on Facebook, you'll receive a 10% discount from us. Elmer's Market, produce, grocery, and garden, bringing you fresh local quality at its best.
Welcome to Paris, home of French bread, wine, and now the Olympics. And that's how we kick off the games.
So it's a blimp that looks like bread?
No, it's real bread. It's a baguette, actually.
And how does it fly?
Let me see here. Nope.
Starting Monday, 9-foot road between Route 30 and Route 113 will be closed in Millsboro. DelDOT says this will go through early December to install crossroad pipes People will have access to their homes and to their businesses. The holiday season will be here before we know it. That means the return of Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign, applications for nonprofits that take part in the charity and help give kids Christmas presents. If you want to apply, please, those are due October 31st.
Well, the roller coaster of temps are about to make the week very interesting. We'll elaborate on what's behind me coming up in a moment.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Blooming Boutique, your place for fall fashion and resort wear all year.
Fashion, jewelry, and accessories as cool as an ocean breeze. You'll love this place. We put a smile on your face. You'll love this place. It's Blooming Boutique. Fashion, jewelry, accessories, and fun. Blooming Boutique.
Blooming Boutique with 4 convenient locations, 2 in downtown Lewis, Milford, and Long Neck, and easy online shopping.
Most new Delaware homeowners never had a crawl space and might not know about sump pumps or dehumidifiers. Your sump pump may be old, and do you know how or if it operates? And dehumidifiers from big box stores are simply not rated for crawl spaces. Call Brazier's. Our friendly staff will inspect and test your system. That old sump pump, replaced, including a necessary alarm. And now a dehumidifier that actually handles the job. Call Brazier's today and get your crawl space updated by the experts.
Elevate your business and engage more customers with Draper Media. Our diverse network of media properties such as WBOC, CoastTV, 93.5 The Beach, and 102.5 WBOC reaches over 500,000 Delmarva residents across various channels like television, radio, social media, and digital platforms. Enhance your brand's visibility across the Delmarva region with Draper Media. Our passionate team of media specialists and content creators are dedicated to showcasing your brand through engaging commercials, dynamic drone footage, eye-catching graphic and web design, and social media branding. Share your brand story on our popular programs, capturing the attention of your target audience. Trust your brand with Draper Media, a family-oriented company serving the Delmarva community. Contact Frank Hamilton today at fhamilton@wboc.com to get started.
This Wednesday at 8 p.m., the Governor's Challenge Selection Show is on the Delmarva Sports Network. A deep dive into 5 brackets, over 100 teams. 5 days of the best high school basketball talent, all coming to the Eastern Shore.
The freshman delivering and he'll go to the line.
This Wednesday, the only place for the 2023 Governor's Challenge Selection Show is on the Delmarva Sports Network.
Now through October 29th, you can take advantage of our Find Your New Boo Halloween promotion at the Brandywine Valley SPCA. The SPCA says any large adult dog that are 40 pounds and 1 year or older, along with adult cats 6 months old and up, can be adopted with no fee.
Meals on Wheels was the subject of a fabulous beach brunch in Rehoboth Beach today. I was honored to be the MC. There was lots of food, live and silent auction items, and a lot of fun, raising thousands of dollars for the group that helps Sussex County homebound seniors.
That's a pretty neat MC they had there. All right, let's take a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. I was talking about summer-type temps. I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but just hold on to your horses now, because we're going to gallop our way through the week, all right? From 61 to 68 to 74. It's like an old game show, right? 6, 77, 79. This is why I'm saying this is summer-like to me, okay? 79, 2 days of summer, 79, and no rain, I'm out of here next weekend.
No, you're not on Sunday, Paul. Be here
Right.
Sunday. Well, thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
Maybe a little golf. For more news and local weather, download your Coast TV News app.
And be sure to join us tonight after Sunday Night Football.
And until then, have yourselves a great night.